and this is no disrespect to
Never.
anybody on Celebs Go Dating. This is no disrespect to anybody on Married at First Sight, but I don't show up for friends.
Let's get into your TV career, right?
Okay.
Let's talk about Celebs Go Dating and Maths. When you first got the call up for Maths, what were your initial thoughts?
So I was on the series of Maths before Maths.
Yeah.
It was Maths.
Yeah.
I was on Maths.
Yeah, okay. Baby Maths.
Yeah, I was on Baby Maths. And it was on Channel 4. It wasn't on E4. It was, I had different co-hosts. And it was, in my opinion, it was an incredible project. And do you know that series of maths that I did, it remains the most successful relationship series in the world that's ever been recorded.
And why is that?
We had 4 couples. 3 of them are married
To this day.
5 years later, actually married, because on Maths you don't get married.
Yeah, I learned that later on. Yeah, but yeah.
So they then left the show. They then got married. All 3 have children.
True love.
5 years later, married, children, 75. Like, where do you see that?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
Not in the reality TV worldscape, because it's all drama, which
Yes.
I'm here for, by the way. Just going to throw it out there.
But can I say, that's the reason why it was Maths and
And
not
not
Maths.
Because it's missing the drama, the chaos, which I do love. So, do you know what? I'm going to be honest. I feel bad because I want to see the drama couples more than the true love couples. I'm going to be honest because I love true love. I do love it. But the drama is why we watch reality TV. Let's be truthful about it. So how do you manage couples or people, contestants that come on who are there for, let's say, the wrong reasons, fame, or maybe they're actually just not ready? How do you manage that?
So I think there's different categories. There are people who just want fame. They're just fame thirsty, hungry, starving, right?
Yes.
And they don't care about anything else. And then there are people who would love to have the fame. They'd love, would you like an extra 100,000 followers?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Does that mean that I can make an extra 50,000 pounds a year? Sure.
Yeah.
Right? Would I like that? Yeah. Would I also like love? Sure. And what we have done, I think, on this project is we have been able to find people who fit that latter category that I say. Now, in this current series, we have, I think, more than ever that kind of don't care about the fame at all.
Oh my God, this is going to be great. This is amazing then.
And it does create a lot more drama. More drama. It does. Because think about this. If you have, and this is what I truly learned on this series, is if you have someone who could care less about social. There's some folks on this one that don't even have any social.
They're actually the real people who know what's going on because they've got it right.
Yeah, like they've none. So all they care about is the partnership. How they are emotionally intertwined into everything that their partner is doing. Because they're like, you are everything to me. You know what I mean? So it takes the emotion to another level.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the better, because I think when you have people who obviously, as we said, starving for the fame, I do think, do they create drama intentionally in your experience? Do you think, like, is it authentic, the drama?
Yeah. So what do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean by the creation? Because this is what I say. What do you mean by that? One is I've been in reality TV for like 12 years, I think. I have seen this thing change like night and day. I think that we have reached a point in reality TV where casting is incredibly hard. It's harder than ever before.
Really? Why do you think that?
It's because of the money. And actually it's because of the fact that the gatekeepers are now gone and social media is here. So 12 years ago, my first project was with Oprah. It was called Lovetown. At this time, do you know that on that project, Oprah signed up for Instagram? So literally, I was there the day that she sent her first post on Instagram. So think about that. Nobody had Instagram then.
No.
Nobody was live tweeting a show or a live, whatever you call it now, X or whatever.
Xing it.
Xing it. You're Xing it. Like none of that. So you went on a project not thinking that there would be anything else that came with it. And then every year thereafter, social media platforms grew, the popularity grew, the viewership grew, and then also the followship of these contributors grew. So you reach a point now, and I track this. I look at people who go on to Love Island or Married at First Sight or whatever, and you see how their following jumps. And in essence, do I think a lot of them or most of them want to see a boost in that? Absolutely. Because what does that mean? Think about that. If you hit 100,000 followers on Instagram, you could, in essence, quit your job and monetize that. And I think
you know what to do with it.
If you know what to do. But a lot of them get caught up in the, also too is, there's a whole dark side that we could talk about too, is there's agents that come out the woodwork.
Yes.
And they are like, look, you're on this hot show. You got 100,000 followers.
Yeah.
You don't need that job.
Yeah.
I will get you and then inevitably what happens? 1 year goes by, then the next cast comes in. You're no longer invited to the parties. Sponsorship deals don't want you. And then what do?
Go back to work.
Or what I've noticed is then the content becomes even more salacious.
Okay, yes.
Because you're trying to do everything you can, and then you either go back to work, whatever. But it's a whole tornado. But long story short is we as a society, we are creating this.
This is very true. Have you had any fave couples thus far?
Nah.
No. Oh, come on. None.
Nah.
No fave couples.
You know what? I've done something in this last 2 years, and I think people who have watched me closely, they've seen this. And this is no disrespect to anybody on Celebs Go Dating. This is no disrespect to anybody on Married at First Sight. But I don't show up for friends.
Okay.
I used to show up to these projects like, oh, it'd be cool to be your friend after this. Like, it'd be cool.
You're done with that.
Nah.
Business.
I don't need any more friends. Now, would I like to have you as a friend? Yeah. That would be great. But I'm not here to try to become your friend.
Yes, of course.
And when I walked in with that mentality, my perspective, my ability to help them is now changed because now I'm unbiased. So what's happened is that I tell a lot of people things that they have never been told before. And I think part of my ability to do that is because I don't need to be their friend.
Yes.
I
like this.
After the show.
And but also you do still approach contestants with such care. I was watching a clip of you speaking with Ella from Celebs Go Dating, who obviously was on Maths. And the way you spoke was so gentle. I could have assumed you were friends. Your approach was so gentle and so caring. How do you manage that for everyone? Even when someone has done something questionable, you still speak with them with such care. How do you manage that? Yeah.
Well, Ella is my friend, though.
There we go. You see?
But I'm saying, but that's not why I did that. But I just want to, clarify that I still have friends as a result, but I don't walk in seeking it. Now, I love people. I think most people are good.
Yes.
I think most of us are good with bad behavior. I think most of us innately are kind, and so that's how I see everyone. I give everyone a blank slate at first. It's like, I'm cool with everyone. Everyone, I'm cool. The issue is when that line is crossed, when the boundaries are crossed. Then I'm uncool for the rest of our lives person.
Okay.
Done. Yeah.
I'll remember that.
Yeah. I'm like, we're cool.
Until we're not.
And then we're just not. But also the reason why I do that is because I think that we don't safeguard our space enough in life.
Very true.
And we have to realize that it is the people that we allow in that shapes our life.